19. Unplugging a peripheral component such as a mouse from a personal computer renders all of the software programs that require that component unusable on that computer. On Fred's personal computer, a software program that requires a mouse has become unusable, so it must be that the mouse for Fred's computer became unplugged. So we know that if we unplug a component like a mouse from a computer, it makes it so that software that requires a mouse unusable. So if we take away this component, then the software that requires that component is unusable. Now we're being told that on Fred's computer, a software program that requires a mouse has become unusable. So that means that the mouse on the computer became unplugged. This is a mistaken reversal. And if we were to diagram it, you could see why. So if we were to unplug the component, then that would mean that the software is unusable. And then the second sentence says that the software has become unusable. So that means that the mouse or the component has become unplugged. We're treating what might be sufficient to bring about an event as if it's necessary. We don't know that this is the only way that the software could become unusable. Maybe there's another reason or another technical issue that causes software to become unusable. We don't know for sure that it's because of the mouse. So I'm looking for that idea. The argument is most vulnerable to which one of the following criticisms? A, it contains a shift in the meaning of unusable from permanently unusable to temporarily unusable. We're not shifting in meaning, so A is out. B, it treats an event that can cause a certain result as though that event is necessary to bring about that result. This is what I had said. I had said it treated something that is sufficient to bring that result as though it's necessary to bring that result. So I really like B a lot. C, it introduces information unrelated to its conclusion as evidence in support of that conclusion. We're not bringing in unrelated information. There's nothing irrelevant to us here. So C is out. D, it attempts to support its conclusion by citing a generalization that is too broad. We're not generalizing, there's no generalization here, so D is out. And then E, it overlooks the possibility that some programs do not require a peripheral component such as a mouse. We're not overlooking that possibility at all. If you look at the first sentence, it says unplugging a peripheral component like a mouse from a computer renders all the software that require that component unusable. Saying that there is some software that require that component implies that there are other software that don't require that component. So we're not ignoring this possibility at all. So E is out, and I'm left with B.